Hey everyone, welcome to our video. We are George Fox student physical therapists, and today we have a couple exercises to show you that you can do at home using your own body weight. The first exercise is a lunge. So you'll start with your feet together, and the first variation, you're just going to take a big step forwards with one foot and then slowly start to bend your front knee. Try not to let your knee get past your toes in order to keep the activation in your hip muscles. And then you're gonna press as hard as you can to come back to where you started. And then we'll do the same thing with the other leg, taking a step forwards and then stepping back. Now, to make that more accessible, you can use a stick, a PVC pipe, anything you have at home, even a wall or the side of a couch if you have something at home to hold on to. And this is just going to give you a little bit extra stability when you step forwards. So we're going to perform it the same way, just taking a step forwards, again, knee, try and keep it behind your front toes, and then taking a step back. And then if that was too easy for you and you want to make it more challenging, we can do a jumping lunge. So you're going to start just how we did before, taking a big step forwards, bending into your front knee. And then this time, a couple different ways to do it. You can either take a big jump and switch your feet and then keep repeating that a couple times. Or the other option you can do is just take a big jump back and then just taking a little hop, a little pep in your step as you come back up. So those are the three ways to do a lunge. We have two more exercises to show you.
Hello everyone, the next exercise we're going to be doing is going to be what we call step down. So with this exercise, traditional way is going to be coming up onto that step and we're going to be stepping down. So you're going to slowly come down, weight mainly through this leg and just tap on the opposite leg that's coming down. What we want to keep away from doing is coming down and pressing through this foot to assist because we're mainly targeting this leg. And as you're doing it, and we're going backwards, that's going to be targeting hamstrings and glutes. Another variation that we have is an anterior step down, so forwards. So here, I'd be coming down nice and slow, tap that heel, and then come back up. As you're doing this exercise, it's actually going to be targeting the quads right through here. So two different variations. One, work hamstrings and glutes, going backwards here. And the other variation is doing forwards. That's going to work your quads. You may find that doing it forwards is a little more difficult. So what we can do is we can decrease the height of the step. We can do the same thing for the other variation. So if I was up here, I can come down and I can make it a little bit easier this way and this way. If you're finding that the first option that we gave is a little easier, one way we can make it harder is you can do more reps, you can increase the height, and can also challenge you by going a little slower. So as you're coming down, controlled, nice and slow all the way. Make sure not to tap through this foot, coming through, pressing through this leg. And same thing here. You can go nice and slow and controlled and then come back up. Now, common place that you might find a place to do this would be in the stairwell. And this might be a nice variation to do if you're finding that this causing some balance technicalities. So I can go to the stairwell, got the stairwell on this side or the other side, whichever feels more comfortable to you. And then you could do front or you can do backwards. And that's step downs.
All right, our next exercise is a squat. To start this exercise, you want to keep your feet about shoulder width apart. As you sink down, keep your hips back like you're sitting in a chair. Ideally, we could get to 90 degrees here at the knees. When you stand, press up through your heels, stand nice and tall. To make this exercise easier, you can decrease your depth depending on what works for you. So we want it to be challenging, but we don't want it to be so hard that you can't get back up. Another way to make this easier is to add a little upper extremity support. From here, squatting down, just gives a little bit of balance assistance. To make this exercise harder, we can add a hop. So squatting down and jumping up. And that's a squat. Thanks for joining us, everybody. Hope we see you at the fun run in May.